we just found ancient life on Mars. Maybe. Okay, so there's this rock that we found about a year ago on Mars in an ancient riverbed surrounded by organic materials. Organic materials does not mean life, but it's the stuff that we know life is made out of. So, this rock is around 300 million years old, which is right about when Mars had oceans, and it's a mineral that we know is the byproduct of microbial metabolism, at least here on Earth. We know of no other way this mineral can be created except for in extremely high temperatures or an extremely acidic environment, which, based on the rocks and samples, neither of those were present while this rock formed. And after a year of trying to find any possible way this could be created naturally, we could not find a single other way other than microbes. On Mars, 300 million years ago, when we know Mars had oceans. Yeah. And if we're lucky, it could still be there. Not on the surface is definitely uninhabitable, but if you've ever heard of the deep biosphere, it's something that we found on Earth a couple kilometers underneath the ground. In fact, almost like three times the amount of like living matter is a few kilometers below the ground than on the surface. 3 times the amount on the surface is underground, and all living, and it's all these microbes that survive on, the planet's heat and radioactive materials. And if Earth turned into Mars, those microbes would not notice at all. So if there was microbes on Mars at any point of its history, there is almost certainly microbes underneath the ground. Now, unfortunately, it's hard enough to drill multiple kilometers down to the ground on Earth. Doing that on Mars is a whole nother fucking ballpark. But we really might find out in our lifetimes, maybe, that we are not alone in this universe. There's life on the nearest planet. Think about that.